Hello everyone, this is Vicky, StitchNButton, and today is a day early, Tuesday, June 14th. I am ready to go on my retreat. I don't leave until around 2:30 a.m. to leave for the airport because it's about 2.5 hours away. So it's going to be a long day. I won't get into San Antonio until almost 9 a.m. Let's just say I'm going to be doing some crafty sleeping on the plane, waiting for the plane, something. I don't know. I'm sure I'll doze here and there. But it's going to be great. It'll be worth it, right? Right. Quick update, because I didn't get that much stitching done. I don't remember. Matter of fact, I have my thing here. I can see if I missed something quick, which I don't think I did. I actually have a finish. Oh. Let me see. When was my last video? June 1st, right? Oh, so I do have one more that I worked on. Let me see. Here it is. Okay, so I have three things that I actually worked on. One is a finish, and then two are part of my plans. So, yeah, I said in my plans I planned on working on Garden Prelude, Waterhole Guardians, and Clockwork Dragonfly. I did not work on Garden Prelude, but that's okay. I didn't have a lot of time. I did a lot of sewing. I got all my bags done. I got my pre-orders done. I got everything shipped the way it needed to be. I pre-shipped a whole bunch of stuff. I have been crazy busy since my last video. I think since before my last video. But it's okay. So let's go on with the finish first. I'm just going to put this bag behind it. I finished the Queen That Was. Here she is. Oops. Here she is. I stitched this on 28 count Lugana. Pretty sure. Hang on. I wrote it down. Nope. 28 count Navy Joblin. So it's an even weave. I used a hellacious metallic that I found at a thrift store, and I thought, oh, this will be great for cross stitch. No, it wasn't. Good thing it was only this and one tooth is gold, and that was it. It went in the trash after I was done. It wasn't even worth keeping. So it wasn't a lot of thread anyway. The rest I used Classic Colorworks. It called for Classic Colorworks. I had a few of the called for, and so 3 called for, 3 that I sort of matched up to be close enough, and I got it finished. This was hashtag Christine finally got her shit together. She was supposed to do this, Christine Stitch All the Things was supposed to do this start for her birthday. We ended up waiting because she decided to just move to a whole new state, and got a little busy, and we did a New Year's start. She had finished hers in a couple of days, and I could see why she did, because I got one day, which was New Year's, on here, and then it took me like 2-3 more times sitting and stitching and fit just to finish it. So great little finish. I think I'll probably end up just doing like a flat finish, or if I have a frame, and you guys know how much I do finishing, right? I need to work on that. So that was my ink circles throughout my working copy. My finish. Next thing I worked on was this one that I forgot about. This is a Pana kit, which is a Russian kit. You may or may not be able to find this in one of the markets right now. I'm not sure. This is what it looks like. It came with... Oh, I gotta find the English portion. It just says uniform weave. I don't remember. I don't know that it came with this or not, or if I had it. It may have actually came. I thought I replaced it, but I could be wrong. Anyway, came with the threads, and a color chart. And I think this is actually the fabric that it came with, if I'm not mistaken. Some of them do that. And this is where I got to. Okay, so before I started stitching, I had this done and a little bit of this here. I went and finished all the full stitching in the wing and then started the back stitching to fill a prompt, to get enough stitches in for a prompt, and then I put it away. So I think, how many stitches did I get done on that one? I know the parts in here. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. I did a total of 400 stitches. So for my annual count, I want it to be 600. So I still have another 200 stitches to do, but I have 100 stitches to do for my whip go, because it was my center space whip go. So I still have 200 stitches at least to do before I go and put it away, but that's not going to be until I come back from retreat, because it's not one that's actually going to retreat. Okay, what is this? It's all in Russian. Wait, English. I don't know, it may be something useful later. Future me will deal with that. Okay, so the next thing, I know this is all jumbled, but I've been so busy doing stuff. The next thing I worked on, last thing I worked on, was Waterhole Guardian. I worked on it for my full coverage Friday, and then I worked on it Saturday. I got stitches in for a prompt, pretty much. And this is artwork by Jan Patrick Krasny, and it's from Heaven Earth Design. And this one is hashtag Jemima's fault, because she kept on showing her Waterhole Masters. I am doing mine on 25 count easy grid, 2/1 half stitch, doing the 10 stitch. And I've got meerkat butt. That's the back of a meerkat sitting there. If you look over here. So I'm working on meerkat butt here. And that's how much I've gotten done so far. So although I've done 1,213 stitches on this, they're half stitches. So they only count as half stitches when you're doing stitch counts for challenges. So it's only counting as 600. But I have gotten 600 in for the year. So there's that. And I don't know when this one will come back out again. Maybe next time I watch Jemima's video, I'll want to work on it some more. Yes? No? Okay. So that's my stitching. I didn't get anything in the mail. I have been working like crazy. I got gifts done. I got orders done. I pre-shipped a whole bunch of bags with stuff to Texas. Sammy J is going to throw it in a trunk for me to bring. And that gives me less to have to lug with me, which that was a whole fiasco, by the way. I have my normal 2 suitcases. You know, it's the matching set. Mine's beat up, but it works. The larger one and the smaller one that can be a carry-on if you want it to be. It's got the wheels. Problem is, I couldn't fit absolutely all my bags and everything into the small bag. Well, I probably could if I really wedged it. But I wasn't sure I could fit all my clothes and then a couple extra things in the other bag. So I have this much larger suitcase. And I was able to fit everything in there and actually get rid of the small bag. And then it dawned on me after I stuffed everything in there and I still had some room and I could keep... Yeah, no. Your bag can only be 50 pounds or it costs $75 extra. So I had to take stuff out because mine was 52 pounds. So then I'm like, okay, fine. I'll take the suitcase and I'll take a tote and my purse. And I started putting stuff in the tote. But then I started getting worried that maybe what if my scale's not quite right and it's only showing 48 pounds, but who knows? So I started getting a little paranoid and I said, screw it. I brought out the smaller of the 2 bags of the matching set and I put stuff in there, and now I feel I still have a whole bunch of room in the black bag which I don't like. I actually like the bag to be stuffed so things don't move around or anything and shift, but it'll be fine. Cross your fingers. I don't have nearly as much to bring back. Hopefully, you know, most of everything sells. So I don't have so much to bring back anyway. And if that's the case where it's not much room in the bag, I could probably end up putting a small bag in the big bag and just packing everything in all one bag, which would be great. Ideal situation, by the way. Probably not going to happen, but it's fine. But so I have the small suitcase, the larger suitcase, and yes, it's hot, 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 hot here and in San Antonio, but I'm taking the jacket anyway, mostly because the AC is usually cranked up in these places, like the airport and on the plane and stuff, and I like it to be a little cooler, and I throw a jacket on and go to sleep. So that's my plan. And I've got my neck pillow, so we're all set. I checked in. I think I'm like B34. I'll be like one of the last people getting on the plane. Doesn't matter. I don't care. It's Southwest. You don't have assigned seats, so you just get on, which is fine. What else? What I didn't say, with that finish, I am down to 68 active whips because I had gotten rid of my monkey on a throne. So I'm down to 68 active whips. I don't know if I'm going to start anything else this year. Probably. I think I might want to start the Halloween stockings from Blackbird, because I did get that fully kitted. And oh, that's another thing. Oh, Amy, I haven't kitted up the Biscorno. Remind me, Amy, when I get back from the retreat, message me and remind me to get that kitted up. We can start that maybe next month. Once I calm down and get everything put away, I'll kit that up. And oh, I said I'd tell you what I ended up packing. So I only packed 4 whips. I thought about packing my Prairie Schooler Santas because they're small, but then I decided not to. Realistically, I know a lot of people could stitch absolutely everywhere, and I probably could stitch at the airport or something, but I know I won't. By the time I get there and go in, I'm going to be exhausted. I'm not going to want to stitch. If anything, I'll want to go to sleep. On the way back, I may have time to stitch, but I don't know that I would anyway, because it's so cramped. I like to have a little bit of room. I've tried stitching on the plane. It just wasn't working for me. And it was a small piece. So I did a few stitches and then I just went to sleep. Sooner I go to sleep, the less time passes. And then I can get off the plane and be home, right? Anyway, so the 4, I packed up 4. I'm taking Silver Moon Tea. So that way I'll still be able to do my full coverage Friday. It is a small full coverage. I'm taking 12 Days by Plum Street. The 12 Days of Christmas from Plum Street. It is 40 count, but it's pretty easy for me to work on. It's a linen, so the holes are further apart. I'm going to take Maurice, my Christmas moose from Pana. He still needs work on him. And I'm taking Garden Prelude. So I didn't get it done in the past couple of weeks, but I'll be able to work on her while I'm there. I figured I should take some kind of Mirabilia, so I took 2 and then 2 others. And that is it. I have my iPad's going with me. I have my little diary that I mark everything I'm stitching. I have, everything else is packed away, so I just need the charge cord for my iPad, which is right here, my iPad, and my purse that's here, and we're good to go. It's 10:30 at night right now as I'm recording this, so I still have a few hours to go. I need to get something to eat, or else I'll be starving by the time I get to the airport. And nobody wants to buy airport food. First of all, it's not great. Second of all, it's like 2 to 3 times the price of any food anywhere else. So there's that. And I will be picking up purse snacks. You should always have purse snacks so you don't have to buy their snacks there. The only thing, that's another thing I do when I go. I always make sure I have like a Kind bar or some kind of granola bar, some kind of snack. And after I go through TSA the last time, I go in and I buy a bottle of water, right before I board. That way I have a bottle of water that I can sip and put the cap back on and put in my bag, because I don't like when they give you water on the plane. They put it in a cup and you have no way to put a lid on it or anything like that. And I don't want to drink a whole bunch of water on the plane, because then you have to go into the small bathroom and it's not fun. So I'd rather just sit on a plane, get up and get off, and then be where I want to be and not have to deal. Once I sit on the plane, I try not to get up again, for sure. All right, I think that's it. I did send out all my giveaway gifts. They were a little bit later than I thought they were going to be. I almost forgot. I started putting stuff away and cleaning stuff up and making sure I was pulling stuff out to take. And I saw them. I was like, oh. So I got them I got them sent. I know one person got theirs already, but she was right in Florida. The other two will get them when it's fine. They'll get them when they get them, right? And that's all I got for you. I will see you in a couple weeks with all of my shenanigan reports. How about that? I hope everybody's having a great day, great couple of weeks, and stay cool for those that are in that really hot weather. It's been pretty hot in places that usually aren't. Don't forget, don't let anyone steal your sunshine. Bye.